that's one aspect of it. But there's another aspect of it that's so touching for me. Can you imagine? Can you think what it is? What does Sita do the moment she comes down into her body? What is the first thing she does? She feeds the sages. The first thing is, oh, there's fruit, there's water, she feeds them. And we see that throughout the narrative of Sita, is that she's a complete servant of the world. And the next thing she does is tend to her servant. And one of the most touching things about this for me is this was a time, Treta Yuga, before class divisions. Yes, everybody had a different role, but there was full dignity. I mean, we see in Meenakshi's father, who was a servant in the household, that role is such a dignified one for him. There's no dispersion, there's no degrading of different roles. To be a servant is a dignified thing. Sita sees herself as a servant. And that gets lost in time, the dignity of every single person, the dignity of every role in society. We've completely lost that in the modern world. We have a higher and a lower, and everything is judged that way. But it's helpful for us to go back. I mean, as I was writing this, I really found myself back in the consciousness of the Treta Yuga and was able to remember how things were before the decline in spiritual consciousness. And that's very touching for me, to see Sita's care for every animal, for every plant, for every human being. And that was the way life was lived at that time. Now, there are many other stories in there of how Sita worked with the animal kingdom and how she worked with the plants